Okay, so we're going to be doing finger adduction and thumb induction of the fingers. So, having your patient seated, have them put their arms facing down, their hands facing down, and pronation. Now, have them put their fingers together, like so. The muscle that is the prime mover for finger adduction is the palmar interossei, with the ulnar nerve, and 0 to 20 degrees of range of motion. The origin for the muscle is the metacarpal bones 2, 4, and 5. The muscle lies on the palmar surface of the metacarpal rather than between them. The first of the muscles is the second metacarpal of the ulnar side. The second is the fourth metacarpal of the radial side, and the third is the fifth metacarpal of the radial side. And the insertion is the dorsal extensor expansion. Caution is that to make sure that finger flexion does not occur for compensation. So now we will test each finger individually. As their hands are in pronation, do not let me spread your fingers apart is the cue we are to give, and we pull the finger apart like so. And then we test each single one. Okay? And then that's what grade 4 and 5, 4 being moderate resistance and 5 being maximum. 3 was the screen test, where they just spread their fingers apart, like so. And 2 would be if they are unable to do it with a partial range of motion or with or without gravity. But in this, it seems that the procedure could not be with gravity eliminated. And then 1 would be just palpations of the palmar interossei to see if there's stimulation. Okay. Next, we have thumb adduction. It's also going to be in pronation. It's the ulnar nerve with 70 to 0 range of motion. The muscle is the adductor pollicis, and there are 2 heads. The oblique head is on the capital. The origin is on the capitate bones, 2nd and 3rd metacarpal bases. Palmar ligaments of the carpal bones, sheaves of the tendon and flexor carpi radialis. And the transverse head is on the 3rd metacarpal bones, palmar surface of the distal 2/3. And they both heads insert on the thumb proximal phalanx ulnar side of base. Okay, so having your patient with hands pronated, they're going to have their thumb like this, and we're just going to be pushing it into midline and make sure that the flexor pollicis longus and brevis does not occur in flexion. So, like so. And we're just gonna, don't let me move your thumb towards your hand. Good. And that was a 4 with moderate and 5 with maximum resistance. 3 would be them just moving it by themselves. 2 would be partial range of motion or limited motion. And then 1 would be just palpation of the muscle to see if there's any stimulation. 0 is nothing due to paralysis, and we do it bilaterally.